Okay, guys, here it is. This is the last of Alvin's work for Super Mario Bros. Z that he's finished, and now that you get to see dubbed by us. Hope you enjoy.
Was it right of me to leave the others like I did? No, I can't go back on my decision now. What's done is done. Sonic can take care of himself. I need to concentrate on what's more important. That's finding the Chaos Emeralds and destroying Mega Sonic. He will pay for what he has done. For what he did to me. I swear it. I know the 6th emerald is around here somewhere. I must find it quickly.
Hello there, Shadow. Fancy meeting you out here in the middle of nowhere all by your lonesome. Finally decided to ditch your worthless friends to look for the last few Chaos Emeralds.
That's none of your business! Regardless, you saved me the trouble of looking for you. Now it's payback time, Mega Sonic!
I would love to play games with you, Shadow, but I am on a tight schedule right now. So how about we cut to the part where you tell me where Sonic and my Chaos Emeralds are? In a real mood, are we? No matter. I'll just beat the information out of you instead. Show me what you've got, ultimate life form.
So, Mario, any last words before I banish you to the underwear?
Woo! Yeah, you the man! I mean, Koopa, Captain Basilix.
Finish him off, Captain.
You rock hardcore, Captain!
What's the hold-up, Basilix? Stop hesitating and finish him off!
No, I can't watch! At last, with one swift strike, my comrades' thirst for vengeance shall be sated. Farewell, Super Mario.
What the deuce?
Mario! Gucci gucci!
Just what I needed.
Oh yeah! Impossible! How did you break free from your petrified prison? Wait a minute. That silly costume. So that's how you did it. You used the powers of the Tanuki suit to free yourself. Pure dumb luck.
Yo!
Don't think you're in the clear just yet. All your little stunt did was spy the two of you a few more minutes amongst the living. Koopa Trolls, attack!
And that's it, everybody. That was all that Alvin had completed of episode 9, so this is what you get for the dub. I wish we could do more, but, well, you take it as you get it. So, before we wrap things up for this final SMBZ dub project, I've got a few people here that would like to speak of their thoughts on their experience working on this project and their thoughts on the sudden cancellation of the series. So, have a listen.
Hello everyone, my name is Shinju. I did the voice for Princess Peach in episode 9 of Super Mario Bros. Z. I enjoyed voicing for Art because not only he and I were friends for about 3 to 4 years, I also had done impersonations of Princess Peach over the time being when I was friends with him, and he asked me if I could audition for him, and I said sure. So I had auditioned for him, and I was in between me and Sonic Chick for the role of Peach. I actually got the role in a tiebreaker. And another reason why I voiced Princess Peach was because I also watched the series from start to end because of the cancellation, and I loved this series, graphics, everything. Alvin did a wonderful job. And my thoughts on the cancellation is that, well, I think Alvin did a really good choice on that because I could tell he was very busy with life. And overall, I think he made a really good decision. And guys, just a thank you for watching the dub. Hope to see you in the future in other roles. Bye!
So Super Mario Bros. Z, according to Alvin himself, has finally come to an end. An unofficial end, but an end nonetheless. To be honest, I can't really say that I'm surprised that he decided to just cancel the whole thing entirely. Like, every now and then I check on his journals and he'd say, oh yeah, I'm considering canceling it. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna work on it now. No, wait, I don't feel like working on it. A bunch of jokes here and there. That April Fool's thing that he did. Yeah, it was pretty evidential that he was bound to cancel it entirely. And I know better late than never, but it's not, no one really likes waiting a whole year or a whole year and a half, and so just to hear, yeah, I'm gonna cancel the whole thing forever. But it was bound to happen, so I wasn't really surprised. That doesn't go without saying that, well, I like the series. Like, trust me, I love this series. It was one of the first Sprite series I ever watched on DeviantArt and Newgrounds. It was really well put together. Like, when I first heard about it and I first checked it out, I mean, at first I thought it was just going to be another haphazard, another mediocre Sprite series that was put together in like a matter of hours, but just seeing how the action scenes went, just the effects in a Sprite series like that was amazing for me at that time. And I thought at first he was just going to be using that kind of style for Super Mario Bros. Z, but when I saw that one little contribution he made, or two contributions he made to these other series, it was like the same guy who made the Bowser's Kingdom, I think. Like, at the end, he had Mario and Sonic fight, and then they get transported into Final Destination, and fight the Master Hand and Crazy Hand. Like, just how that fight scene went, that was phenomenal. Well, back onto the topic of Super Mario Bros. Z, my favorite segment would have to be when most of the crew went to World -1. Like, the whole fighting scene there, like, it was so well put together, like, more than that surprised me the most out of the series. Just seeing Alvin being capable of portraying this massive fight scene between Mario, Sonic, and Mecha Sonic in an 8-bit style world. Like, I was surprised he was able to pull that off. He exceeded my expectations in that. And yeah, there are all these other fight scenes that I could probably go on to, but I'm sure the other crew members, they managed to talk about that, so why repeat what's already probably been said by them? In any case, yeah, I was slightly disappointed that he decided to cancel the whole thing altogether, but at least he left that one clip that was going to be for the next episode, so that way we're not left on a massive cliffhanger. And, yeah, I'm glad to have been part of the dubbing portion of this series. Like, Stuffwell was a learning step for me, especially when it came to his voice effect. Like, I knew just my voice alone wouldn't work, so I decided to put in a voice effect, and every time I would be reprising my role as Stuffwell, I would use a new effect, whether it be in WavePad or Adobe Audition, just perfecting my skills over and over again. So yeah, Alvin, best of luck with whatever you plan to do in the near future. Your Sprite series was amazing. I've seen your animations. Those are really nice. And here's to hoping that you'll continue on with those animations as well as you have recently. And Arclad, thank you so much for letting me be part of the dubbing family. And hopefully we can work on some future projects together. So yeah, see you all again in another time, in another video.
Well, how I discovered Super Mario Bros. Z was that I was checking Newgrounds occasionally to see if Kooperver updated any episodes of his series he was working on at the time, which was Go-Go Parody Rangers. One day, I was searching through his favorite Flash movies he faved to see if I would enjoy any of them, and that's where I came across some episodes of Super Mario Bros. Z that he made. At first, I thought it was a silly idea of mixing the Mario universe with DBC influences, but when I saw that in this series, Mario was crossing over with Sonic, I decided to give the series a chance, and in the end, I ended up really liking it. So far, the only fan-created story I know where Mario and Sonic crossing over with each other worked really well. Which is safe to say for the times those two crossed over with each other video game-wise, besides Brawl. As far as discovering Art's dub and eventually helping him out, at the time, I wanted to take a look at what Super Mario RPG was like because I only knew the game through Kooperver's Raw's Forest movie, and I was also watching Bowser's Kingdom at the time. Which, ironically, Alvin did a couple of crossovers with them and they are equally as good. I was taking to shine the Genos character, so I wanted to search for walkthroughs of the game on YouTube to learn more about him. I came across Ark's playthrough, but he decided to do his with a little twist. He added sound clips to the appropriate characters that were derived from various Mario games, and even adding his own original clips to characters who did not have a voice before, such as Gino and Mallow. That made it very tolerable for me to check out the game, liking it, and eventually getting the game for my own on Virtual Console. After looking through and seeing what else he's done on his channel, I came across the dub and it was great. When I came into the picture, at the time I was only providing voices for some people I knew who were doing Brawl machinimas, and hadn't started pursuing other kinds of dubs yet. When he opened auditions for episode 7, I decided I wanted to help out because I thought his dubs were great, and I wanted to try something different than Brawl machinimas. I auditioned for Goombella and Bowser Jr., and I got Goombella. Well, more like I got it by default because no one else tried out for her at the time, but I digress. Which in turn helped me pursue more of amateur voice acting, which I've been keeping at it for 4 years now, thank you very much. And speaking of her, thanks everyone for the nice comments about my rendition of Goombella. Very glad I was able to give a voice to a character who didn't have a voice before. Makes me so happy. Now, about his cancellation of the series. I am very sad that he has cancelled it. Like I stated before, his story crossing over those two was very well done. I have yet to see anyone who can write those two together better. Even though we got to see you save Mario from Basilisk, I hope in the future he could do some kind of journal on his DeviantArt page or a Flash movie slideshow of what would have happened if the series continued on. For canceling the series at this point, he has now left many questions unanswered. Did Shadow ever rejoin with everyone? What were the purposes of the Star Spirits from the first Paper Mario game as seen in the official intro? What were Dr. Eggman's true motives with joining Bowser? What was the purpose for the Mega Mario? What did he plan out with the fights between the gang and the Koopalings, same case with King Wart, and Shadow's confrontation with Mecha Sonic in what was going to be the beginning of Episode 9? How was the final battle going to be planned out? Was Sonic going to use any more of Mario's items to obtain cool new forms like Fire Sonic from Episode 8? I still find that part clever, even though it's been proven in Episode 6 that he can utilize the Mushroom Kingdom's trademark items already when he absorbs some of the Starman energy with Mario. Was he going to do more innovations to his animation? like when he drew up the still shots from episode 5 for some actual Flash animating, like in episode 8, I would find that it complements really well and adds originality for a sprite animated Flash animation. Again, many questions unanswered now, and it would be great if he wrote out all that he was going to plan for it somewhere. On a more personal note, if it hadn't been for the series, I wouldn't have gotten to meet all the people I know now. I would still be the shy chick who only had a few friends because of her shy and timidness. So I do thank you for that, Mark, from the bottom of my heart. Again, I am very sad to see the series is now cancelled, but he did have his reasons, which I can totally understand, being someone who's an artist herself. I hope that someday in the future, someone could pick this up and finish it just as well as Mark would have done, or Mark would find the spark again and resurrect it. Thank you, Mark Alvin Earthworm Haynes, for this great series. You have inspired many amateur Flash animators with this series, and our memories of what you've done will live on.
This is Neon Son of Towersville Line. I am telling you guys, at least some kind of involvement or contribute to SMBZ. Now, originally when the channel was up, it was Appreciation Month. ArcLab was a member of the team at the time, and I remember, you know, like, how in the heck am I going to let him know I appreciate him being on the team and everything like that? I'm like, wait a minute. I got the computer from college at the time, and it was able to do letterbox with Final Cut Pro. So I figured, let me go ahead and get these episodes together. I did about all those parts except for episode 8, what I put it on 16:9, but everything else was widescreen, all of it. And you know, from there on, I guess I was somewhat participating. I haven't really voice acted. Possibly first time voice acting will be the last part of the episode, but it's, you know, the series to me is how you do a fan series right, by going in your own direction and honoring the canon and make it closest to the canon as possible, which I'll call fanon in that case. Mark, or Alvin Artworm, has done a fantastic job of giving these characters a reason to fight besides just being random fantasies. Let's just have these guys fight for no reason, no incoherent plot. The plot twist he had in there, you know, he just, the action and because he, for me at the time, he was about the first person I believe to just do something like this. And I congratulate him on his life, on moving forward and stuff like that. And, you know, it's been fun watching this series and everything like that. And as far as Arc Dublin, I don't think anyone's done it better. I'm sorry. The Arc, to me, has done what many other people have tried to done, is like continuously dub something and had so much patience and kept up and dedication to it. I say this is one of the best Flash animated sprite series I've ever seen. It's been so much fun watching it. It almost reminds me of watching the Toonami and stuff like that. You know, it's that feelings of getting hyped up watching Dragon Ball Z on Toonami, actually. But anyways, it's been fun. Shit. Neon Solid Tower Zero Line. I will miss SMBZ 9. Cool. See you guys later. Peace out.
Well, everyone, I must say, it's been a pretty long haul. It was a lot of fun working on this, but, you know, as they say, all good things must eventually come to an end, so here we are. Thank you guys, those that have helped me out in this project over the years. Thank you, Mark, for creating a fantastic series. It's a shame it had to go, but, well, it just, I guess it wasn't meant to be for a time, but here's to hoping we may see more sometime in the near future. Who knows for sure. Thank you guys, the viewers, for watching as well. I'm glad you've enjoyed the series, and I hope you continue to enjoy at least what I have provided for you. I guess may the series live on. Kind of like, well, when Toonami was like, live on. Well, it came back finally, thanks to us, but it's beside the point anyways. one more thing. If you guys would like to have anything you'd like to reflect on, what you enjoyed about, whether it be the dub series of mine or just the series in general, anything, as well as, thoughts, opinions of the sudden cancellation, feel free to leave a comment. Leave a comment in this video. Better yet, if you want, make a video response to this video. I'll accept any video responses that you might have on the matter. I don't mind this being further discussed on this video, so please feel free. Other than that, that will do it. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you on another dubbing project video in the near future, I suppose. So take care, everybody.